having a pretty trippy game right now. I fell through the ground and I woke up in ancient Rome, and I guess there's a weird cult down here. Or something.
What's the last thing you remember?
Being in ancient Rome. This is a game that used to be a mod. I have to admit, I don't know the backstory of this game. I purposefully didn't look into it because I remember being really intrigued by, I think, a trailer I saw. And then I saw that it was out and I was like, hey, I remember thinking that was interesting. Okay, so apparently this was a Skyrim mod that the devs turned into a full game. Well, that's a wonderful, like, narrative, so that's how it ought to be done, right? That's grassroots. So maybe there'll be some cool ideas in here. I found a note saying he'd gone searching for an ancient underground city.
Sounds like you're on the right track then.
Everybody's turned into brass. There's like weird, like metal grindy sounds sometimes.
Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now.
This is a death loop game? That's actually like super smart. Recursive game design is really brilliant because I feel like it gives, like, it tamps down on variables because you can reuse a very tested and dependable part of your game if you're an indie dev. Like making a game that's like A to B sucks because it's all stuff you have to like make and test in a straight line. But if you have a game that like takes place 80 times, like instead of A to B being like this, A to B is like that, except it happens like 80 times like that, then you're redoing like the tested and safe parts of the game more and more. So you get so much use out of a reduced asset pool. The elegance of doing more with less, if that makes any sense. Think a lot about that. Oh, I'm stargating. What happened? Is it me, a Californian in ancient Greece? This looks like an ad for a Facebook game. And I'm about to get married to this guy, and then we're gonna move into a castle, and then zombies are going to attack. And then I'll install chain guns on the castle, and then the castle will fly into space. And then space zombies will be attacking me. And then me and my husband will have a baby somehow. And
live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
That's a weird thing to say.
There's just one, the golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. Our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh.
Weed? A ghost is whispering to me. I'm gonna go talk to Caesar, I guess. I'm Hans.
A curious name to match a curious accent.
Bruh?
But I digress.
I'm from California?
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Is this game being like, hey, we the game developers are asking you to buy into this, and part of that means you have to not try to tear at the walls, like you have to not try to bash your way out of the engine. So maybe part of it is like they're saying like, hey, if you obey the rules, you get to be part of this wonderful experience. Just you got to stay in your lane. And if you violate those terms, then the illusion is shattered. Everyone dies. I'm thinking way ahead of all of this. So there's a lot of gold people around. They all don't look like they're enjoying being gold either.
How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Hilarious. What happens when you die?
You have to do something.
Fuck!
A man arrived in the baths.
Shit!
A nasty sort with his face all covered up, and he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's going to break the golden rule.
You guys gotta chill out. Wait. What? Hey. Hey.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
What? What? Wait. How's this my problem?
Daft or just callous. If you don't stop him, we're all going to die. The shrine is collapsing!
So there's still a murderer in the baths? Yeah? Yeah, see, I hear the, like, swings of a sword. They just make that sound when you... Oh, shit! They turn and look at you! Maybe it's when you're not looking at them? Yeah, okay. Oh, no! Yeah! What's the concept of this game? I'm still trying to figure that out, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna embrace whatever happens on the other side of these doors. There's a bow murderer in there. Hey!
Stop right there. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
I don't know a Quintitius.
I am here with orders from Emperor Nero himself to find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire.
Listen, you're being unreasonable.
I would choose my next words more carefully if I were you. Is that understood?
I'm not afraid of you.
Then you're of no use to me. Do you have any last words?
Checkmate, bro. You said you would kill me if I told you the truth.
And there's a simple explanation for that. I lied. But if you want to know the truth before you die, here it is. Once I'm done with you and Quinctius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
What? Hey! Hey! What? Woo! Okay, hold on. That was loud as shit! Alright, alright, alright. What the? How the? Breaking the golden rule isn't the end. Instead of reloading a save, we recommend following the magistrate instead. Oh, okay. So I've broken the golden rule by getting shot. I will say that was like an audio shock that I haven't received in a long time, and it was good. Like it was very intense. Oh, ooh. Ah, this is not smart. Also, okay, loop. There he is. I see Mr. Clean out there. Headphone warning. Headphone warning. I'm going to exclaim something loudly. We're gonna see if it peaks, like if it gets crackly and distorted. Headphone warning. Let's say that I'm gaming and something intense happens and I'm like, BOW! Your name is Galerius and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the golden rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
All right, let's steal this.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
All right, that was me. That was me. Sorry about that. Oh, does he like run and kill himself to stop the golden rule from happening? Hurry up, bro. Oh. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Pops. Huh. The Myth of the Golden Rule by Durotas the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt.
No. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That went to 100 real quick.
I can't believe he went through with it.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened.
The good... What? Holy shit, that's giving me chills. I really want to open this treasure. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll do it. I'll be right back. I just want to open this treasure. Damn it! Crap. Alright, fine. Do a flip? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and...
Maybe you can shove him off a thing? Okay, I guess he... Ulpius, the person who just committed suicide, lost somebody they loved. You know, I'm getting kind of bizarre, BioShock Infinite vibes. You know? A utopian, moralistically pure society that has a really broken undercarriage that you eventually see, like, the moral facade starts to fade away. And you see how, like, ignoring compromise really doesn't result in a great outcome for anybody.
Why have you risked life and limb to see me?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
Golden Rule is definitely real.
Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Oh, Jesus. Options based on what I've found so far. I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Whoever wrote it obviously died because they refused to accept the Golden Rule.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? You can't know, can you?
I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The Golden Rule is broken each time.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
This game is really on the nose about being very clear about the thing you need to solve and then mentioning clues about it in very close proximity. This is something that I picked up a long time ago, and it's followed me through multiple respawns, so that's kind of cool. You might randomly pick up items before you need them, and then just because you did it before, you don't have to remember exactly where it was and go back and get it after. You're actually allowed to, like, slurp up items.
I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. Well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is.
Is that what the Golden Rule is? Like, as soon as morality snaps, everyone turns on each other? And that's what all the people with all the bows are? Huh.
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right. Putting the statues all around the city is such a good injection of that undercurrent. Especially since they all do that, and you can hear it. It's just like this ever-present buzz.
Don't you just love springtime?
Of creepy statues staring at you. She's not up here anymore. I guess, oh, because the dude already jumped off. It hasn't looped yet. Here, I'll call a pause there. This game is so intriguing. It reminds me a bit of Outer Wilds. That's kind of on my brain just because of the DLC, but also just the resetting, the interconnectedness of events, and then also this like weird existential melancholy. A lot of that. So, okay, all right. Thank you very much for watching so far, and gosh, congrats to the mod development team for this game.